intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
And that one's good.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Lets it go with the three. The offensive rebound. Hardaway kicks to Asa. To the middle. It's deflected and stolen by Butler. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 6. And we'll be back right after this.
On tap this Saturday, November 8th, Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors hit the road for a duel with the Houston Rockets. Hoops action.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
And the key is you look at the steal totals for this team. They have really put good pressure on the offense.
Well, you know what? Pressure can lead to pilfers, and pilfers can lead to points. So we got the 3 Ps: pressure, pilfers, points. Get it done.
Wizards trail by 6. Calderon at the 1. Hardaway Jr. at the 2. Smith is out there with Chris, and it's early in at the small forward. They're the group New York will start the second with.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Hardaway, no good. The Wizards shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Beal can't get it to go.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
That's good. All with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
Also had 4 blocks on the night, so terrific game at both ends of the floor.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, what a busy summer the Washington Wizards had. They brought in a lot of veterans: DeJuan Blair, Chris Humphries, and Paul Pierce. They're hoping that influx of experience will enable them to take the next step in the wide-open Eastern Conference. They've added some real depth in their front court, Kevin.
DC fans have to be excited. Thank you, Doris. Gord's out with his screen on Calder. Wall passes to Gortat. Kicks to Pierce. To the wing right side. It's Wall with the drop. 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Gortat.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Calderon, no good.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Steve, right from the start last season, some upheaval for the New York Knicks with a front office shakeup.
Yeah, surprising move when you consider that the team was coming off a 54-win season in 2013. And the team's first second-round appearance in over a decade.
Early shot's good. Here's Wall. He's got 10. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Jose Calderon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here is Wall. Into Nene. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 5 assists tonight.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Unloads. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They've been strong on the board. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Outside, Pierce. Beal dishes to Pierce. And Washington again with the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
The Knicks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Good as the jump shot falls. Hardaway has got 10. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Wall. He's got 10. And Beal kicks to Wall. Passes to Beal. 6 to shoot. Pierce with a wide open look. Pierce with another miss.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Early shot's good. And it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Gortat with the screen for Wall.
Tore it down that time. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
Calderon. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field. You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Out to the wing. Here's Hardaway. Can't get it to go. And it's Washington the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really. Gortat never really felt at home in Phoenix, it seemed, but he got a lot of his bounce back to his step when he was traded to the Wizards, where he was really a great fit alongside that young backcourt.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And the Wizards trading Emeka Okafor and a draft pick for Gortat. Clark seemed like a pretty good move at the time.
Yeah, you know, Okafor had that season-ending injury. The Wizards making a push for the playoffs, and they were able to re-sign Gortat this offseason.
Different look for New York.
Oh, we got a moment here now, Kevin, to look back to last year's Knicks. 2nd in fewest turnovers per game. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And they were in the top 10 in opponents' points per game.
Very well-coached team, Clark. I mean, you look at the numbers, and you talked about the few turnovers. The top 5 in the league, in fact, in fewest mistakes. So, this is a well-disciplined, well-coached team. And when they're on their game, They're just one of those teams you hate to play against because they don't give you anything easy.
Beal gets a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 5-point Wizards lead.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Outside Curry. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by the Wizards. Gortat's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Steve, you like groove, don't you?
I do. I love groove, Kevin, and I love the attack mode this team is in, too. I mean, they're really getting into the paint. They're getting whatever they want offensively.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for Washington. Washington leading now by 3. Tries to save it. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
That's one thing.